Yo, it's your boy, Invisk, retrying the intro, because in the previous one, I forgot to get some music happening, so I felt like I would lose interest. But it's your boy Invisk back at you with another video right after DQ. Employment experience number, I don't even know. Hey, I'm the king of DQ, bruh. Dairy Queen, more like me. I'm the freaking best to ever do it. I don't think y'all understand. I got employee of the period. They're trying to move me to a new position, which is good news because more hours. I'm getting more hours. I'm scheduled every single day apart from Thursday next week. That's good. That's good. I got an apron now. I have new pins. Oh my gosh. Dairy Queen has been so good to me lately. I'm still getting paid. Not very much. But you know what? Not getting paid not very much is a lot better now than it used to be like a few weeks ago. And I really must say, I'm starting to fall into Dairy Queen. I'm starting to embrace the DQ. The Queen, I mean, maybe it's like a little wolf in sheep's clothing moment. Maybe this is my personal Trojan horse. But I must say, I'm rocking with Dairy Queen right now. Today was really good, except I have two stupid coworkers that are not very good, but all that to be considered. And I must say that the city is still a cop trap. There's still cops every freaking where in this town. So your boy Invisk is checking his corners and making sure he ain't get caught by the feds. Your boy Invisk needs new tires. So you know what? I'm about to be working a lot more. Because you know why? Rubber is expensive. I mean, rubber is an expensive investment. So I'm gonna be working a bit more. Maybe that means more content. I understand the recent lashings that I feel are deserved, honestly. I feel I deserve some lashings after skipping out on Invisk. You know, I've had a lot of employment experience potential videos that I just haven't made. I honestly, after work now, I'm just so tired, and I honestly just don't feel like recording an entire video sometimes. And you know what? I think we're breaking the cycle. I think it's good for me not to upload all this freaking time. See, at this point though, I'm almost out of school for summer. We know what that means. More hours at both places that I work. As some may know, I work for a small farm on the side of Dairy Queen. Supplement my income with that. And I'm pretty fat. I must say, at first I hated the hustle. but now I low-key appreciate it. I was employee of the month, basically, which means I got a $20 gift card to Walmart. I got a few bags of chips. I got some good little Reese gifts. And I got acknowledgement, which, I don't know. I'm not normally one to really, I guess, feel the need of approval, or I don't normally really ask to be like reassured that I'm doing a good job, but I don't mind it, you know? It feels good to know that I'm doing good, and especially at a place like that where I've only been there a couple months. I mean, like, you can go back to the first employment experience video. I think it's maybe only 2-3 months old, and that's before I really even worked there. That was just when I was, like, at first, when I had my last interview, basically. I must say, I think I'm doing pretty good for only being there 3 months-ish. Working the hours that I've been working, like, I'm good at my job, I guess, or something along them lines. Like, I got a basket, basically, full of goodies, and they're training me for a new position. And one of the managers, she's like an AD, she's AM, whatever. She's an assistant manager, pretty much, more or less or more. And she said, like, she could genuinely see me being, like, a manager in the not super far future, because I'm really good and, like, I know how to get people to do their job, I guess. I like how that sounds right now, but I think that's also just because I don't think that it's that far out of reach. I know that Dairy Queen was supposed to just be a first job, and as of now it really still is. But I look back at how far it's grew, and it's like seeing a family tree that started from just a mere peanut or a seed, to watch it grow from this mere nut up to a flourishing, healthy, strong, nut-producing tree. It's beautiful, if I do say so myself, and there is a future in it. Fast food's not going anywhere. I mean, the obesity epidemic's only going up. Like, there's a good future in food, and people are never gonna not want ice cream, I feel like. Maybe we'll have less old people ordering chili cheese dogs, but at the end of the day, is that really a complaint? I mean, Invisk has to diversify eventually, and I think maybe originally I was looking at it the wrong way. Originally I was looking at plant a nut, maybe there's going to be a tree at the end, and then I start on a new field. I plant a new nut and start a new tree. Maybe instead of growing multiple trees with multiple nuts, maybe what really matters at the end of the day is that there's not much else to say at the end of the day. Invis still got his zingers, but what I really want to say is, like, maybe one nut is all it takes to acknowledge the joy and sheer happiness that Dairy Queen may be able to bring long term. Actually, I don't think that there's too much of that. All my managers hate their life. But you know what? Maybe that's because they're the weirdos. Maybe it's not even my fault. Just maybe. There's just a maybe. but that's just them. I love my life. And I love living it. And I think working is a big part of life. I mean, how else are you going to do things outside of work if you don't work? But I think I've became the type to enjoy working. I've become the workaholic type, I fear. I fear that I love seeing my profits raise, and I really don't have that much of a life outside of Dairy Queen right now. That's not a flex. That's actually kind of a sad statement. But right now, I think that's just the route that I'm going down. I mean, I'm not saying that maybe there's not a little last second switch up, but I love work. I love making money. I love being able to, like, serve people. And it's 11:13 right now, and I'm not home because I've been putting in the hours at Dairy Queen. And I don't mind it, to be so honest. I really don't mind it. And there's a lot of people work that complain about getting, like, maybe they get scheduled a certain time they don't want, or they get mad when somebody can't cover their shifts, but I'm eating it up. I think maybe I should start investing in drinking water at work instead of Diet Coke. But other than that, I don't really have many major gripes. I mean, I'm still grilling, but that's chilling. Like, in my last video, I genuinely was concerned about the amount of money I was making, mostly because of my own habits. I'm the type, I make a big paycheck, not that I rarely had that extraordinary of paychecks, you know, but I make a good paycheck relative to what I'm used to, and I put it all into my savings account. I don't really reward myself. And I think that's the change that Invisk needs. I think maybe it's my turn to start enjoying my money that I've been making. I don't want to be like one of the old folks in the retirement home who worked his entire life and is 60 years old and doesn't have the body and doesn't have the passion left in him to really continue what maybe I wanted to used to do. And I think now, if I'm gonna do it, I better go full speed. Like, maybe there's a few things that I need to buy, like tires. Like I said, tires are expensive, but it has to happen. And you know what? Maybe it won't hurt to spend my money. I love saying that Invisk is broke because Invisk is low-key broke. But I have a good savings account right now. I have a good little rock that I'm sitting on, and maybe my rock... Rocks naturally weather. Rain comes down every once in a while and the rock washes away a little bit. And if that's how nature can get away with it, I think I can get away with it too. I think maybe I should start washing my rock, and maybe I'll have a smooth rock, or maybe it'll turn into a beautiful canyon and be a major, beautiful impact. I'm not saying that spending money will make me money right now, because I don't invest my money. I literally just have it sitting in a savings account, which is just about as good as not doing anything with it, as just having it under a pillowcase and letting it sit and grow dust. unfortunately, that's just the only option I really have right now. I turn 18 in September, and maybe, hopefully, that means that I can start investing like some genuine assets, you know? I have a pretty good chunk of change that I'm just sitting on. I think it's time I stand up. But, I think that's it for Invisc tonight, guys. Until the next one, deuces.